Yeah. We can start with the inheritance now. So I will be creating two classes. One will be my parent class. One will be my parent class. Second will be my child class. And what I will be using as a parent is a car. And second, or you can say, there's a bad example here. And we can use as a model here. Okay. So these are our classes here. Parent class is our bike class, and then child class is a model. Okay. Which model? Basically, if it is another model of particular bike, then it could have more features. We can take another example also. We will first do this one and do the another one. So directly, if I write, is this the correct way? We can't do this, right? Inside the script tag, I need to start the script. Then only I can use my class keyword for JavaScript. Okay. So I am creating class. My class name is bike. And then start and the ending. So inside this, all my blueprint will be there for class. Bike class. Okay. Then for the constructor, I am passing name as an argument. Okay. Then for this, same as earlier, we have assigned value to the brand, whatever is passed. Okay. Then we have one method as a brand. So when you return, I am returning here, I have a buy. Whatever brand you want to display, here is my brand store inside this property, right? So I have created my parent class. I will comment this code so that you can understand. Parent class starts here. Parent class ends. Okay. Now, next is my child class. Child class, we will already mention the comment here. Child class starts and at that we will be writing our class. Now we have class. What is the class? Model. Okay. Same, but when you are inheriting, okay, when you are inheriting, you will use extend as a keyword, extends, and the parent class name. What is my parent class name? It is bike. So in this way, you are extending and getting the things from the parent class. But for getting the properties, you will be using the super method. Okay. You are just extending it but for getting your properties and methods, you will be using super method. I will show you. Constructor, inside constructor, you can pass name because it is accessible to you now. And we have new parameter as a model. Okay. With the super, I can access parent properties. Okay. I have accessed that. And the new property of the children, it is a model. And we have stored the parameter here, parameter value, what it will be passing here. Then we have show model as a method. Same return, I have a this model. I have accessed this property here inside this. Okay. Now I am creating an object. Creating an object. Constant my car or my bike. Here we are using a bike example now. New model. We are creating an object of child, because child has properties of parent also, right? Child has a properties of parent also with the help of super keyword. So we have now properties of parent also. I can use that. I can pass the parameter values for that. For name, we can use so we can pass, and model we can pass it as a 220. Yes. After that, we can call the method show model. Okay, I had not printed again. I need to print that display. Once again, same document dot document dot write my bike dot show model. Yes, now I will first. I have a here we have just access the model. Okay, here we have just access the model. We will try to access our another property. This dot name. This is the concatenation by plus. You need to concatenate whenever there is a variable and there is string. You will concatenate in this way. And then again, when I want some space, so I added this. Let's. I think there is a problem here. Here you need to concatenate. Okay. You have undefined. Do you have any error here? Inheritance. For this only we have error. Fine. For this example, it's fine to we will access only the model for now. We are calling the show model method. Inside that, we have accessing the current properties of the current class. Here we have declared the parent class. Here is our child class. Here we have created the object and passing the parameter here. And we have accessed the model here by calling the function. Particular method we have accessed it here. Is the classes concept first we had done with the class, a normal class structure, creation of object and calling the methods and constructor also, and now the inheritance concept. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay. Have you done the functions part? We'll be seeing now the arrow functions.
Okay.
So is arrow function, have you heard about arrow function or normal function? Have you worked on normal function in JavaScript?
I'm not.
Have not worked?
No.
Okay, fine. No issues. We will first discuss the normal functions that we will be dealing, and we will also see how the arrow functions are. Function is basically to do some task. I will show just. Here I will write one function and I will call that on the button click. On click, function I will call here the function definition. Okay, this is the event on click. On that I have called this method, but definition is not written. So how you write the function definition? Function keyword, function name is test, right? So I will write test. Inside the curly braces, your code will go.
Okay.
So inside curly braces, just I am printing something for understanding purpose now how this is working. This is a function folder pattern to write function, but it is still used. Not the case that the people are not using. Arrow function basically popular in React concept.
Yes.
Then we have arrow functions. Okay. I have not mentioned anything inside button. Whenever you are clicking that, the function is calling. Okay.
Yes.
The function is called, and the alert box alert box is shown to you. Right. Whatever stuff you want to do, you can do that with the function calling. So this function, they have shortened the syntax, and there are few advantages and disadvantages of that. So basically, they have shortened the syntax in ES6 to make the LOC line of code, to make it shorter and to increase the performance also. Okay.
Okay.
So we will start with the arrow function now. Older one, just show. You can also place your function inside variable. I will show it to you once now. That also means what you can do is this is the function. You can write it in another way also. Okay, like you can keep it inside a variable. This is the variable. Inside that, I can keep my function.
Okay.
But while I'm calling it, I can call it another way also. I think we have some. Okay. Brackets are not closed. Okay. When I close it, I will call hello. This is the other method where you are storing your function. This complete function is stored inside your one variable. That variable you call in the normal fashion, that the way you call for the functions. Okay. Earlier was the same syntax, function name and the parenthesis. Click. Once again, the same output is there. Right. So this is the regular function, but in the different way.
Okay.
This pattern is also available to us. But when we are dealing with the arrow function. It is similar to it, but just the basic difference is I will show. It is a syntactical sugar basically. We will get the same code, just we are changing to understand how the function is only changed. Okay, so the
Okay.
keyword is removed, function keyword is removed. Instead of that, this arrow is added.
Okay.
This is the only change. What I
Okay.
have done, arrow is if I removed the function and added the arrow. This arrow, because of this only, they are naming it as an arrow function. Okay,
Okay.
the pattern we can write it in a single line also. Okay, if you don't have not
Okay.
to write, you can write in a single line also. But first we will see the normal structure, because if you have only one line, then only you can write it in the single line. Means single line means I can place this in on the 12th line only my code if I want. But
Okay.
basically you might add few lines afterwards also, so don't, it is not a better option. You can add one more line there in future also though. So at that time you need to add this curly braces, otherwise you will get an error. For multi-lining you need to add this. Okay, multi-line code. So now again we have next arrow, right? I will execute
Okay.
this same output, right, but in
Okay.
the way of arrow function. It is not as such as a difficult, uh, just the different way to write functions, write your functions, right? You can
Okay.
pass parameters also if you want, and you can do the same things that things were possible with the help of this function. Okay, the if you want to pass parameters here, parameter 1, parameter 2, you can access, you want to access values or whatever thing you want to do, same things are applicable, same as your normal function. This is the arrow function view. Okay, no
Okay.
differences.
How will
Okay.
get the parameter?
Yes, I'm telling
Okay.
just the first thing we have just completed. Now I will tell you how to make it shorter. Let's say I just want to make it shorter now. I want to make it short. I'm just placing something inside this. I want to access this now. Document dot write. Let's see this. This way. Don't have anything. Yes. We are not doing event handling here. We are directly displaying the message. We are keeping something inside the function and we are just calling that function. But this is the single line method. Okay, I have placed one single line of message inside my function, some message inside that, and I'm just accessing that method. Still it is accessible, means you can go with the single line also. But if my code increases, basically this is not recommended. I will not recommend basically, because uh, you don't know, whenever there's a demand based situation, you will add something and you forgot to add the curly braces then. Let's say you want to add a single parameter now. Okay. You want to add a single parameter now. Then I can add it. Right. It could be one parameter 1. I can pass the value. And then instead of hello welcome. Yes. from here I am passing the value, and here the value is being cached in this variable, and we can access that variable here. Okay. Actual value passing is then from here, and you are calling. Yes, you can see the welcome message, welcome inside this. The parameter that was passed, it is being accessed here. It is clear? Understood?
Yes.
I just passed only a one parameter, which is a welcome as a message, as a string parameter I have passed. You can pass numbers also, that's not the problem. Okay. You can pass number also. 10 I have passed, I can access 10. For numbers, we don't use quotations. Yes, Nitin, any problem in understanding this?
No.
Okay. For single parameter, there is not a compulsion to write parenthesis here. Okay. This is also the optional thing for you. As you are,
Okay.
as I told one optional thing for this also, here I was writing curly braces here, right? For multiple lines.
Yes.
This is my function definition. Understand the structure. What is the structure? It is a bit different syntax. First my variable, then are my parameters inside this curly braces. Sorry, round brackets. Then are my parameters. Here I can, it is optional because I am in the single line, and only I have one parameter. After that arrow keyword, then is my function definition. Function definition can be one liner, two liner, anything. This is
Okay.
in any confusion in arrow function.
No.
Different kinds of variables. What variables types we have? Basically, for explaining this, first I will explain you. I had one image, I think, for batch. No issues. I will explain it. Constant JavaScript. You will need this image to understand. I will do a program for every one of this so that you can understand this. Okay. So to understand this, first you need to understand what are the scopes. Okay. So program has its own scopes. Okay. Basically, I will start with the script tag. Inside this, our code will be in the global scope, complete area. End-to-end complete area is my global scope. When I am writing any function, for this, we will use function only, normal function. For this, we have inside the function is my function scope. Clear? If it is inside any another block, if I have if block, okay, if block, else block, okay, this is called as a block level scope. Then next, this is only for the scoping part. First thing, first the scoping part is clear to you. I want to understand if
Yes.
Yes.
Your main
Clear.
part. Yeah, okay, fine. Then the next last thing before explaining the reassigning part, I will first go through this with the help of the one by one, going to the constant, then let and var. First, we will go with the const. If you are already known with the var keyword, I will explain the var for you first. Okay. If I have var keyword, okay, outside, I have a var keyword. Var test. I have one something inside that demo data. If I am accessing that outside, right, accessing that outside, obviously it is a global scope. It is accessible. Global scope, yes, means it is
Yes.
accessible. For now, I will comment this code because it is giving an error for us. So I will comment and I will execute this. So accessible means it is displaying, right?
Yes.
My value inside this variable is displayed. Now, second one. Now, var with the function scope, it is accessible. Var with the function scope. Inside this, I will once again display this. And I will again once again comment this. Are you able to understand, or shall I remove this code? I think